Hey everyone, and welcome to a truly epic adventure as we count down the top 20 most beautiful things to see in Japan. This is a country that needs no introduction, really. From the moment you step off the plane, you're hit with a sensory explosion, the bright lights, the bustling crowds, and of course, the vending machines. But beyond the modern marvels, Japan is a country steeped in history and tradition, with a deep respect for nature that's evident wherever you go. We're talking ancient temples, serene gardens, and natural wonders that'll leave you utterly speechless. Over the next 20 places, we're going to be exploring everything from the iconic slopes of Mount Fuji to the serenity of the Arashiyama bamboo grove and the bright orange gates of Fushimi Inari. We'll wander through bustling cities and tranquil countryside, experiencing the magic of Japan in all its glory. So, buckle up, grab your camera, and maybe a couple of onigiri for the road. It's going to be an unforgettable journey. Kicking off our list at number one, it just had to be the big guy, the one and only Mount Fuji. I mean, come on, it's practically a national celebrity. This majestic volcano, with its perfectly symmetrical cone, dominates the skyline and has captivated artists, poets, and, well, pretty much everyone who lays eyes on it for centuries. But Mount Fuji isn't just a pretty face. It's a deeply sacred site in Japan, considered a symbol of good luck and a bridge between heaven and earth. For centuries, pilgrims have been making the challenging climb to the summit, hoping to catch a glimpse of the sunrise and experience a spiritual awakening. And even if you're not up for the trek to the top, just gazing upon Fuji-san from afar is an experience in itself. Whether it's framed by cherry blossoms in spring, surrounded by fiery autumn leaves, or capped with snow in winter, Mount Fuji is a sight that'll stay with you long after you've left Japan. But Mount Fuji's beauty isn't just skin deep. It's a powerful reminder of the raw power of nature and the importance of respecting the world around us. And who knows, maybe it'll even inspire you to lace up your hiking boots and tackle a mountain or two yourself. Coming in at number two, we're leaving the towering heights of Mount Fuji and venturing into a completely different kind of natural wonderland, the Arashiyama bamboo grove. Now imagine this, you're strolling along a path, sunlight dappling through a canopy of towering bamboo stalks that seem to stretch endlessly into the sky. The air is cool and quiet, except for the gentle rustle of leaves and the creaking of the bamboo swaying in the breeze. Located just outside of Kyoto, the Arashiyama bamboo grove is like stepping into another world. It's a place of tranquility and serenity where you can escape the hustle and bustle of city life and simply lose yourself in the beauty of nature. As you wander deeper into the grove, the path narrows and the bamboo stalks seem to close in around you, creating an almost surreal and ethereal atmosphere. It's no wonder this place has inspired countless artists and poets throughout history. And speaking of history, the Arashiyama bamboo grove has been a popular destination for centuries. In fact, it's even mentioned in ancient Japanese literature, often described as a place of peace, beauty, and spiritual reflection. Right, coming in at number three, it's Fushimi Inari, everyone's favorite shrine. I mean, come on, it's iconic. Thousands upon thousands of vibrant red Torii gates snake their way up the mountainside, and it's just begging to be photographed. Honestly, you can't take a bad picture here. It's impossible. And it's not just the sheer number of gates that's impressive, it's the atmosphere, you know. It's like stepping into another world. The sunlight filtering through the trees, dappling the path with light, the air thick with incense, and the sound of footsteps echoing through the tunnels of red. It's magical. Now, these gates aren't just for decoration, you know. They're actually donations from businesses and individuals, each one inscribed with the donor's name and the date. It's believed that the further up the mountain the gate is, the more prosperous the donor will become. So, you know, it's like a spiritual investment scheme. The walk to the top takes about 2 to 3 hours, and let me tell you, it's a workout, but trust me, the view from the top is worth every bead of sweat. You get this panoramic vista of Kyoto that'll blow your socks off. It's breathtaking. Next up at number 4, we're heading to Kyoto to witness the dazzling Kinkaku-ji, also known as the Golden Pavilion, and mate, the name doesn't lie. This place is literally covered in gold leaf. It's blinding on a sunny day. Originally built in the 14th century as a retirement villa for a shogun, this Zen temple has seen its fair share of drama over the centuries. I mean, it was burned down in the 1950s by, get this, a mentally unstable monk who thought it was too beautiful. Talk about a compliment. Thankfully, they rebuilt it, and today it stands as a symbol of Kyoto's enduring beauty and resilience. The top 2 floors are completely covered in gold leaf, and it's said to represent the extravagance of the shogunate period. But Kinkakuji isn't just about bling, it's also incredibly serene. Set amidst a beautiful Japanese garden, complete with a pond, little islands, and carefully manicured trees, it's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of Kyoto. Coming in at number 5 is Tokyo Tower, Tokyo's answer to the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so it might not be as old or as famous as its Parisian counterpart, but it's still an impressive sight, rising 333 meters above the city. That's taller than Big Ben and even taller than the Statue of Liberty. Built in 1958, this bright orange and white lattice tower was inspired by, you guessed it, the Eiffel Tower, but with a distinctly Japanese twist. And let's be honest, it's a bold look. You can't miss it. Now, the main reason to visit Tokyo Tower is, of course, the view. Head up to the main observatory at 150 meters, and you'll be rewarded with panoramic vistas of Tokyo that'll make your jaw drop. On a clear day, you can even see Mount Fuji looming in the distance. And if you're feeling brave, you can even walk on glass floors at the special observatory, 250 meters above the ground. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's a pretty epic way to experience the city. All right, coming in at number 6, we have Himeji Castle, also known as White Heron Castle. And mate, let me tell you, this place is special. You see, unlike a lot of castles in Japan that have burned down over the years, Himeji has stood the test of time. It's been around for over 400 years, surviving wars, fires, and even the odd earthquake. They don't mess about when it comes to building things in Hyogo Prefecture. And the nickname White Heron? Well, just look at it. The castle's elegant white exterior curves gracefully upwards, resembling a majestic heron taking flight. It's a sight that'll stop you in your tracks, especially if you catch it on a clear day with a bright blue sky as a backdrop. The main tower, or Tenshu, is the tallest part of the castle, and it's surrounded by smaller towers and walls, creating this complex, maze-like structure that's just begging to be explored. And believe me, you'll want to get lost in its grounds. Every corner you turn, every narrow staircase you climb reveals another stunning view, another glimpse into Japan's feudal past. But it's not just the outside that's impressive. Inside, Himeji Castle is a treasure trove of history and culture. You can wander through the various rooms, checking out the samurai armor, the intricate sliding doors, and the hidden nooks and crannies that once housed secret strategies and whispered conversations. It's like stepping back in time, imagining what life was like for the samurai who guarded its walls. Right, next up at number 7 is a bit of a change of pace, but trust me on this one. We're heading to Nara, home of the famous Todaiji temple and a certain four-legged friend, the Sika deer. Now, I know what you're thinking. Deer? In a park? What's so special about that? Well, my friends, these aren't your average deer. These deer are practically celebrities. They roam freely throughout Nara Park, wandering amongst the temples, shrines, and even the occasional vending machine. They've become so accustomed to humans that they'll practically eat out of your hand. Just be careful, they can be right cheeky buggers when they want to be. And I'm not kidding about them eating out of your hand. For a couple hundred yen, you can buy special deer crackers from vendors around the park. The deer know the deal and they'll bow their heads to you for a treat. It's honestly one of the most surreal and adorable things you'll ever see. But there's more to Nara Park than just the deer. The park itself is absolutely massive, covering over 1,250 acres. It's home to some of Japan's most important temples and shrines, including the aforementioned Todaiji Temple, which houses a giant bronze Buddha statue that's absolutely mind-blowing to see in person. Right, buckle up, because at number 8, we're heading to the Japanese Alps, to a place that looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. I'm talking about Shirakawa-go, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's home to some of the most unique and beautiful architecture you'll ever see. Now, Shirakawa-go is famous for its gasho zukuri farmhouses. These houses have these incredibly steep, thatched roofs that look like two hands clasped in prayer, hence the name gasho, which means praying hands. These roofs are built this way for a reason, by the way. They're designed to withstand the heavy snowfall that the region is known for. Clever, eh? And I'm not exaggerating about the snowfall. During winter, Shirakawa-go transforms into a winter wonderland, with the Gashozukuri houses buried deep beneath a blanket of snow. It's an absolutely magical sight, like something out of a Christmas card. But even without the snow, Shirakawa-go is breathtaking. The village is nestled in a valley, surrounded by mountains with lush green forests and crystal-clear rivers. And here's the thing about Shirakawa-go that really gets me. It's not just a tourist trap. People actually live in these houses just like they have for centuries. They maintain the traditions, the craftsmanship, and the sense of community that makes this place so special. Right, coming in at number 9, it's Tsukushima Shrine. Now, you might not immediately recognize the name, but you've definitely seen pictures of this place, especially if you've ever Googled anything to do with Japan. Why? Well, because this place has one of the most iconic landmarks in the entire country. The floating Torii Gate. Seriously, this thing is everywhere. Travel brochures, guidebooks, websites, you name it. And for good reason. Seeing this massive, vermilion-colored gate just casually chilling in the water, seemingly defying gravity, is a sight that'll stay with you. The gate is particularly striking at high tide when it looks like it's genuinely floating. And at low tide, well, you can actually walk out to it. Imagine that, eh? Walking on the seabed, surrounded by the sea breeze. It's no wonder this place is considered a sacred site. But there's more to its Tsukushima Shrine than just the gate, believe it or not. Oh yes, the shrine itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's absolutely stunning. Built over the water on a series of piers and walkways, it's a prime example of traditional Japanese architecture. Right, at number 10 we have Kyoto's Gion district, and let me tell you, this place is like stepping back in time. We're talking traditional wooden buildings, cobblestone streets and tea houses tucked away down narrow alleyways. It's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your phone, grab a folding fan and just soak up the atmosphere. Now, Gion is famous for being the geisha district of Kyoto. And while sightings are rare, catching a glimpse of a geisha or geiko, as they're known locally, gliding down the street in their exquisite kimonos is a truly special experience. It's like witnessing a piece of living history, and it's a reminder of the beauty and elegance of traditional Japanese culture. But even if you don't spot a geisha, Gion is still an absolute must-see. The atmosphere is just magical, especially in the evening when the lanterns are lit, casting a warm glow over the streets. It's the perfect place to wander around, get lost in the maze of alleyways, and discover hidden gems like traditional restaurants, craft shops, and maybe even a hidden temple or two. And while you're in the area, why not check out the Kenninji Temple? It's famous for its Zen garden and its impressive two-story gate, and it's a great place to find a bit of peace and quiet amidst the hustle and bustle of Gion. All right, folks, let's take a break from temples and shrines for a bit and head south to Okinawa, the tropical paradise of Japan. Coming in at number 11, we have the Okinawa beaches, and trust me, these are not your average beaches. We're talking crystal clear turquoise water, powdery white sand that stretches for miles, and swaying palm trees that look like they've been plucked straight out of a postcard. It's the kind of place where you can just kick off your shoes, feel the sand between your toes, and forget about all your worries. Now, Okinawa is made up of over 160 islands, so you can imagine there are a fair few beaches to choose from. Whether you're after a secluded cove for a bit of peace and quiet, a lively beach with plenty of water sports, or something in between, Okinawa has got you covered. Right, number 12 on our list takes us north of Tokyo to Nikko National Park. You might think after all the shrines and temples we'd be running out by now, but Nikko Toshogu Shrine is something else. This place is a masterpiece of color and detail, like someone took a paint box to a sacred building and just went wild. And the history's as rich as the decorations. Built in the 17th century, it's dedicated to Tokugawa Ieyasu, the big cheese himself, the shogun who unified Japan. They don't skimp on showing their respect, that's for sure. Every surface is covered in intricate carvings, gold leaf and vibrant colors. You've got mythical creatures, flowers, you name it. It's almost overwhelming, the sheer artistry on display. Walking around here, you can't help but be impressed. It's not just the main buildings either, even the smaller structures and gates are works of art. You've got the famous see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil monkeys, and the sleeping cat, which apparently symbolizes peace and prosperity, whether you're into history, architecture, or just appreciate a bit of craftsmanship. Nikko Toshogu is a must-see. All right, from ornate shrines to something a bit more wild. Coming in at number 13, we've got Jigokudani Monkey Park. Now, I'm not usually one for zoos, but this place is different. Imagine, if you will, a steaming hot spring nestled in a snowy mountain valley. Sounds idyllic, right? Well, now picture a bunch of cheeky monkeys lounging about in the water like they own the place. Welcome to Jigokudani. These aren't your average zoo monkeys, mind you. These are Japanese macaques, also known as snow monkeys, and they've got this whole hot spring thing down to a fine art. You see, Jigokudani gets pretty nippy in winter, covered in snow and all that. So the monkeys have figured out that the best way to stay warm is to just chill out in the natural hot springs that bubble up from the ground. And chill, they do. You'll see them soaking in the steaming water, grooming each other, even having a good old-fashioned snowball fight. All right, we've talked about monkeys, temples, shrines. Now how about a bit of natural beauty? At number 14, we have Lake Kawaguchi, one of the best places in Japan, nay the world, to get a glimpse of the majestic Mount Fuji. Seriously, this place is like something out of a postcard. Imagine this, a crystal clear lake surrounded by rolling hills and lush greenery. And rising up in the distance, its snow-capped peak piercing the sky is Mount Fuji. It's a sight that'll stop you in your tracks, especially if you're lucky enough to catch it on a clear day when the mountain's reflection shimmers perfectly in the still waters of the lake. Honestly, it's enough to make you want to write a haiku, but Lake Kawaguchi is more than just a pretty face. There's plenty to see and do around the lake itself. You can take a boat trip, try your hand at fishing, or just relax on the shore and soak up the scenery. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even hike up Mount Mitsutoga for even more incredible views of Fuji-san. Right smack dab in the middle of Kanazawa, a city known for its samurai history and gold leaf-covered everything, lies Kenroku Garden. And let me tell you, this ain't your average park. It's considered one of the top 3 gardens in all of Japan, and for good reason. Kenroku is like strolling through a living, breathing work of art. Every carefully placed tree, every meticulously raked gravel patch, every pond and bridge has a purpose, all designed to delight your senses and soothe your soul. It's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your phone, take a deep breath of fresh air and just soak it all in. Whether you're admiring the plum blossoms in spring or the fiery maple leaves in autumn, Kenroku Garden is a feast for the eyes, no matter the season. And if you're lucky enough to visit during cherry blossom season, mate, prepare to be gobsmacked. The garden explodes in a sea of pink, and it's an experience you won't soon forget. Just be ready to battle the crowds because everyone and their grandma wants a piece of this beauty. All right, folks, this one's a bit more somber than our usual fare. We're heading to Hiroshima, a city forever etched in history. But before you click away, trust me on this. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park isn't just a place of mourning. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Located near Ground Zero, where the atomic bomb detonated, the park stands as a stark reminder of the devastation of war, but also as a beacon of hope for a more peaceful future. It's a place for reflection, remembrance, and a call for peace that echoes throughout the world. As you walk through the park, you'll see monuments and memorials dedicated to the victims, each telling a story of loss, courage, and the enduring desire for peace. It's a deeply moving experience, one that stays with you long after you leave. But amidst the sorrow, there's a sense of serenity that washes over you. Perhaps it's the gentle flow of the Motoyasu River, or the sight of children playing in the park, oblivious to the horrors that unfolded here decades ago. Tucked away in the heart of Kyushu lies Takachiho Gorge, a place where myth and natural beauty collide. It's like stepping straight into a Japanese legend with towering cliffs, emerald green waters, and a story that's as captivating as the scenery itself. Legend has it that the sun goddess Amaterasu, miffed after a spat with her brother, hid herself in a cave, plunging the world into darkness. To lure her out, the gods performed a raucous dance, and the cave, they say, was right here in Takachiho Gorge. Whether you believe in the myths or not, there's no denying the awe-inspiring beauty of this place. The gorge itself was formed by volcanic eruptions, carving a dramatic chasm through the landscape. And flowing through it is the Gokase River. Its waters a shade of green, so vibrant you'd think it was photoshopped. Now, there are a few ways to experience the gorge. You can stroll along the walking paths that snake along the cliff tops, offering breathtaking views from above. But for the real adventurers, there's nothing quite like hopping into a rowboat and gliding right through the heart of it. Sapporo in winter. It's cold, it's snowy, and it's the perfect time to build a gigantic ice-based city. Okay, maybe not a whole city, but every February, Sapporo hosts the legendary Snow Festival, and trust me, it's quite a sight. Imagine walking through streets lined with towering ice sculptures, some as tall as buildings, all intricately carved and illuminated in a dazzling display of light and color. It's like stepping into a winter wonderland crafted by ice wizards. And you wouldn't believe the sheer scale of it. We're talking massive snow slides, life-sized replicas of famous landmarks, even entire stages carved from ice hosting concerts and performances. It's an assault on the senses and a stark reminder that sometimes the coldest places can be the most beautiful. Right smack bang in the middle of Tokyo, you'll find Roppongi Hills, a place that's about as far away from a Zen garden as you can get. We're talking towering skyscrapers, sleek modern architecture, and enough neon lights to make even the most jaded Tokyoite crack a smile. But don't think for a second that Roppongi Hills is all about concrete and steel. This place is a cultural hub, home to art museums, swanky boutiques, and some of the best restaurants in the city. Whether you're after a Michelin-starred meal, a glimpse of cutting-edge art, or just a night out with a touch of class, Roppongi Hills has got you covered. It's a testament to Japan's ability to seamlessly blend the old with the new, and it's a must-see for anyone looking to experience the energy of modern Tokyo. Nestled in the heart of Japan, in Nagano Prefecture, sits Matsumoto Castle, a sight that'll stop you in your tracks. Unlike those pristine white castles you often see, this one's got a dark side, literally. It's known as the Crow Castle because of its striking black exterior. Built back in the 16th century, Matsumoto Castle has seen its fair share of battles and intrigue. It's a survivor, this castle, having withstood the test of time and the constant threat of earthquakes. But don't let its imposing facade fool you. Step inside and you'll discover a world of intricate details and hidden treasures. From the steep wooden staircases to the hidden chambers, every nook and cranny tells a story. This ain't just some tourist trap, though. Matsumoto Castle is one of Japan's few remaining original castles, meaning it hasn't been reconstructed or rebuilt. It's the real deal, a genuine glimpse into Japan's feudal past. Well, there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of Japan's most stunning sights has come to an end. From the snow-capped peak of Mount Fuji to the bustling streets of Tokyo, we've covered a lot of ground. But this is just a taste of what this amazing country has to offer. Japan is a land of endless discovery, where ancient traditions meet modern marvels at every turn. So if you haven't already, I urge you to add Japan to your travel bucket list. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures, and be sure to let me know in the comments which of these incredible places you'd most like to visit. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and I'll see you in the next video.